Hello everyone. So here we start the practical number 8, and the title of this practical number 8 is Prepare Test Plan for an Identified Mobile Applications. So in this practical we preparing the test planning for an mobile application, and there are many applications in a mobile. Okay, so here we only prepare the test plan for the WhatsApp application. Okay, so before we starting the our practical, here we discuss the what is meant by the test planning. So a test plan is a documentation part, and in this documentation part describes a scope of the testing and their objectives, efforts, schedule and resources required. So which are the resources required to completion our testing? So these resources is in a test planning required. Okay, so the main purpose of this test planning is to guide the whole testing process, and the use mostly by the project manager and the test engineer. So this test planning work, this is used mostly by the project manager and the test engineer. So the scope of the work is defined at the beginning of the testing process. So this test planning is only required for the beginning of the testing process. If we test plan, if we prepare the test plan after the testing process, this is not okay to after the testing planning. Okay, so this testing work, this test plan is required only for the beginning of the testing process. So the project team should clearly understand the what features and functions is to be tested and which ones are out of the scope. So for the testing process, which are the features and functions is required to particular project. These features and functions is well understand before the testing process and this required for the testing planning, only for testing planning. Okay, this documentation part is available for the testing planning. So in this test plan, the basically test plan serves as a blueprint to conduct the software testing activities as a defined process, and which is immediately monitored and controlled by the test manager. So this process and this test plan is conducted only the test manager or the test engineer. So the scope of the work is defined at the beginning of the testing process. So here we start the practical number 8, and this is the test summary report for the WhatsApp. We discuss the test summary report for the WhatsApp application in a mobile. So first test summary is a project information. So in project information we only put the project name, that is here we put the WhatsApp application, WhatsApp mobile application, and we put the descriptions of this application, like WhatsApp is a cross-platform mobile messaging app and which allows you to access the messages without having to pay for the SMS. Okay, so second part is the test objectives. Test objective means here we put the which are the objectives of the test cases, which are the objective of the testing of this project. Okay, so for here we put the first is the test type, which test type, that is the unit testing, integration testing and load testing, security testing, like that. So which are the most testing type is suitable for our testing process. So this test type is used. Okay, so if our project there is a unit testing is required, so we only use the unit testing, not the integration testing. Here we only use the unit testing. Okay, so the second is the test summary. So this test summary, here there is here we only put this two conditions. First is the test pass and second is the test failed. So the in first condition there is a for test passed there is subtypes, that is the we first download the WhatsApp application, then second is the verification code, then third is the imported contact list to WhatsApp, and like that. Okay, so in test fail there is a first is the uploading video to status for more than 30 seconds, then and second is the sending the data of more size. Okay, this is the condition of the test failed. We only uploaded the video in 30 seconds, not the 40 seconds. Okay, so the fourth is the defect. So the defect means in our project if we find out the error in that, so this is called as defect. Okay, so here is the test plan for the WhatsApp. First is the plan identifier. So in plan identifier we put here the references. In plan identifier there is a version of this WhatsApp application. Okay, then the references, then the second is the references, that is here we put the our references documentation, that is which documentation part is referencing to our installed WhatsApp application. This referencing part is here we put. Okay, so the third is the introduction part. We put the introduction part of the WhatsApp application, like WhatsApp is a messaging application, and in that we put the our DP and status and exchanging messages, and we put the or we sending the videos and audio media messages with your friends. So WhatsApp is a one of the best and one of the fastest growing messaging platform that have ever existed. Okay, so the fourth is the test atom. So which are the test atoms is required, here we put. So the first is the downloading WhatsApp application, then second is the verification code, third is check the verification code, then fourth is the registering number, then important contact list, then set the DPN status, and then after that verified chat windows, then contain all the chats, check messaging info section, share and receive contact numbers, creating group, then adding multiple contacts, like that. Here we put the there are atoms. Okay, so the fifth is the software risk issues. Which of the risk issues is occurred in our applications. So this risk issues is here we put, that is first is the WhatsApp legal agreement. So in this WhatsApp legal agreement, when a user downloads and sign up the WhatsApp, they are agreeing to the legal contact. What does that agreement allows the WhatsApp to do with that data? Okay, so in that data the screen captures and the emails make this worse. When you screen capture something on your phone, where does that the picture go? You can easily email screen captures to document some incident or the comment. So email is fine for sending top secret and the national security information. Then the sixth one is the features to be tested. Which features is required to be tested in our application? These features here we put. Okay, so the first features in a WhatsApp, that is downloading the WhatsApp application and like that. Okay, verification code, then we check the verification code, after that the registering number, then set VPN status, like that. These features is to be tested in our WhatsApp application. So in that there is a the second part is the which features are not to be tested. Okay, so these features is which features is not to be tested. The first is the updating DPN status. Verified chat windows contains all the chats, sending and receiving images, video, audio, emojis in our group, send the receive messages in secondary languages, like that. Okay, so the 7th is the approach. So in a practical number 8, so for the WhatsApp, we here they put the approach, that is WhatsApp Messenger is a cross-platform instant messaging applications, and that flows the iPhone, that allows the iPhones, BlackBerry and Android mobiles so to exchange the text, images, video, audio messages for the free. Then 8th one is the attempt, pass or fail criteria. There is two criteria. First is the pass criteria and then second is the fail criteria. In pass criteria, there is a availability of the proper and adequate test data. The second one is the presence of proper testable data. Third one is the testers are trained and necessary resources are available. Fourth one is the requirement should be clearly defined and approved. The fifth one is the test design and documentation plan is ready. Then second is the fail criteria. In that criteria, we check the high risk identified area has been taken up and tested, then budget gets depleted, then deadlines reached. Okay. So in the next, that is the suspended and resumed criteria. In that criteria, there is the first is suspended criteria and second one is the resumed criteria. For suspended criteria, here we check the unavailability of the external dependent system during the execution. So unauthorized person is checked our application for during the execution is called as suspended criteria. For resume criteria, when the external dependent system becomes available again, is called as a resume criteria. Then 10th one is the test deliverable. So test deliverable, first is the test plan, then test cases, and third one is the test report. 11 is the remaining test task. So which of the test task is remaining? Here we put this remaining test task, and the 11 is the 12 is the test environments. Which test environments is required for our WhatsApp application? So these environments are here we put. Then 13 was the roles and the responsibilities. So in this roles and responsibilities, there is a project manager role, then the test lead and the test engineer's roles. Here we put in this documentation, that is the project manager role is the project manager is responsible for the managing the whole testing process, and he approves all test documents, considers the budget and time terms, provided necessary resources. Roles and responsibilities in that project manager. So what is the role of the project manager? Role of the project manager is responsible for managing the whole testing process, and he approves all the tested document, considers budgets and the time terms, provides the necessary resources. Then what is the role of the test lead? So the test lead is responsible for the collecting requirements, planning process, test activity monitoring, and the project report. The third one is the test engineering. So test engineering is responsible for test case preparation and the execution as well as the issue reporting. So this part is covered in a theory. Here we require the what is the roles and responsibilities of the project manager and the test lead. Okay. So the 14 is the schedule. So a test schedule is elaborated by the project managers and helps to monitor the test processes. So he helps to all the test engineers for the test case preparation and the execution for completing the test processes. Okay. So the 15 is the risk and assumptions. So which are the risks occurred in our during the completion of these testing processes. This risk and assumptions here we put, that is the first risk is in our applications, WhatsApp application. The first risk is availability of the device. Then second one is new features and modifications which have not been planned in advance. The third one is the changes in requirements, and fourth one is the delay in schedule. So the assumptions is all bugs blockers receive high priority. Okay, so here is the test case for the WhatsApp application. For this test case, this is the test parameters. Okay, we all know that this test parameters, and this the test objective, step, input data, expected result, actual result, and the status. So the first test objective is to download the WhatsApp and register the mobile number. So the first step is the download the WhatsApp application. So we download the WhatsApp application for downloading the mobile WhatsApp application. We go to the Play Store and the download. Click on the download button. Okay. So second is the register your mobile number. Here we our mobile number is registered mobile number. So here we put in the mobile number in a input data. So the expected result is WhatsApp should be downloaded and the number should be registered. If the actual result is same, then status is pass. Then the second test case is the to get the verification code and filling the verification code. So step is the enter the verification code you have received. So the WhatsApp they send our registered mobile number to a one verification code, and this verification code is put in our filling the registration code field. Okay, so this is the input data, that is this is the verification code. The expected result is should accept the verification code. The actual result is same, the status is pass. Then third test case is that to import all the contact list. So step is the import all the contact list in WhatsApp. When you download the WhatsApp application, there is a one condition, that is we pop up the message, that is import all the contact list or not. If we click on the S, then they import all the contact list in our mobile contact list. Okay, here the input data is the contact list, expected result is contact list should be displayed, actual result is contact list is displayed, the status is pass. Then fourth test case is the to set the DPN status. This test is the this to set the DPN status is our favorite test case. Okay, this is the step of this test cases. First you choose the photo for the DP and set it, and this second one is the select the status you want to set. Then input data is photo and videos. The expected result DP and status should be set. If the actual result is same, status is pass. Then the fifth test case is to send the message to the individual friends. So step is to select a particular contact and send the message. The input data is Sakshi Baikar. The expected result is message should be sent to the selected person. If the this actual result is same as the expected result, then status is pass. Okay. So if any doubt in test planning and these test cases, please contact me. Thank you.